All right, and they said to find the measure of arc SH. Now, since it only has two letters, is that going to be the major or the minor arc of the circle? It's going to be the minor arc. So then, can you point to me? Well, here, where is the Promethean pen up there or no? Okay, here, then I'm going to have you to highlight the arc that we're interested in. So, so highlight arc SH. Okay, so yeah, that's the area that we're interested in. Now, since they told us that this right here is 129, and you have this tangent right here, that's a straight line. So if this angle is 129 degrees, what does this angle have to be? Or how can we find that angle?
So what does that have to do with me saying no to going to get some water? You should have late for detention.
You are making this way too much work. Remember, okay, here, they are supplementary angles. So then, how can I figure out what my other angle is?
So this one's minus the one, right? So this shouldn't be 23, that should be something like 6, 13.
No, this is something from way back. Not necessarily way back, but it's something that you use when you work with supplementary and complementary angles. Remember, that means you have two angles that add up to a certain amount.
Didn't you go to Spurlock?
No, I think
Okay, how many degrees are in a straight line?
You said to go to groups. Groups stay on that place. Especially when you ride straight line.
Okay, let me see if I can pull up the protractor.
Okay, Antonio, you are not the top.
Right, it's 180 degrees. So, oopsie. Okay, now I need to...
Do not.
Hold on, let me move... Oh, let me move this out of the way. Okay. So, again, if this is 129 degrees, how can I figure out what this angle is? Okay, well, you just told me that there's 180 degrees in a straight line. This is a straight line. And so I know that this part is 129. So if all of this has to be 180. Yes.
How do you get on parent portal?
You can, yeah, you can go ahead and write it on the board. You gotta go to the pen.
If I get 80, I ain't doing it by exam. I'm still. No, I didn't get it like 95. I don't get less. That's why I did that shit. I ain't doing it by exam.
Because all of them are responsible as well for finding the value of the group. So this one cancels those out. You only have the 1.3 left. So there's no extra plugging you can do, right? So it's just 1.3.
Right, okay. So, that was the angle that we were interested in. So, can you write that angle measure for me?
Miss Hannah, were you done? You do my homework?
Okay, so is that 5 degrees or 51 degrees? Okay, I see the one now. Okay, so it's 51 degrees. Now, this is where you want to use the formula that you were talking about earlier.
Yes. Oh,
I do believe so.
Can I see my grade too?
You sit down. I know. You're in punishment. See? Detention. No talk. No communication.
That's why I gotta get Are you recording something?
We're on the computer.
Okay, Kerrion, remember, FH is the minor arc. So we don't, because the angle that we're interested in isn't 129 degrees. Right. And then, remember, the angle measure is half of what the intercepted arc is.
What you want to do is you want to factor out negative 4 steps. Okay? So that means you're going to write equal and take the negative 27.
Oh, you can make the eraser bigger. That probably is why it's taking longer. Here, let me. Okay, there you go.
It's like you're dividing this by over. So that's what you're going to add. And now you're doing 8.1 divided by negative.
Not really.
So you'll have 5 minus 5 over 4, right, in the top.
Okay, you can come over to the other part of the screen.
Yeah. What does that equal? Yeah. Yeah, very good.
Do you want me to make the pen smaller, or is that okay? So now what can you do so that you have the measure of arc FH by itself, which that's the M, and then the FH. Right, you're going to divide by 1/2.
Perpendicular. Then on the third one we got the equal sign with the squiggly line on top of it. Yeah.
Okay, now what do you do when you are dividing by a fraction?
Man, you got these white people song, bro. You make it this. Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, we did this in a warm-up. It has to do with a reciprocal.
The boys ain't nobody. You got all these rock and roll songs.
Do you have your warm-ups from earlier? No, you don't. I don't. Do you have them from earlier in the week? I don't think so, though, because I don't think I passed them back yet. Think back to like maybe middle school when you first learned how to divide by fractions. Not cross multiply, but you're getting warmer. Do you want to write down what you're thinking?
Tucker High students, time is now 3:40. If you're in the building, you can do your school-sponsored activity with your adult school sponsor. If you do not have a school-sponsored activity, you need to exit the building and wait on the side of the facility or the campus. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
You need to take the reciprocal of your fraction, and that's what you're going to multiply the numerator by.
Right?
Do you remember what the reciprocal is? We just did this in a warm-up. No, not today, but earlier this week. I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was the day before. But it could have been yesterday.
It's actually -2 minus a -2.
Okay, I'm gonna take the pen for a second.
I'm waiting for you.
But you have to be starting, right?
I mean, I only know how to start out. That's the point.
Okay. So I have 51 over 1, just because 51 is a whole number. Times, is it starting to sound familiar? Times what? Is it times 1/2? What is the reciprocal of 1/2?
It's not a difference in square.
Huh? The reciprocal is when you just flip your fraction over. Right, it's going to be 2 over 1. Huh? Do you remember how to multiply fractions?
Yes.
Okay, how do you multiply fractions?
Wait, oh, just.
How many degrees is there in a, no, in a, kite? How many degrees total? No? More.
Oh, yeah,
360. 360, exactly. So you need to write 360 equals.
Yep, that's it.
Right, 360 equals, and you can write the measure of.
Good job.
W, right, angle W.